Yes. I had this magazine in my backpack. Yes. Here's a child right there. Look at that. Now, there's a generation of screen addicted kids from their devices. Oh my gosh. Unsupervised surfing of the internet. Pooch. Now it's time to make childhood an adventure again. Rewilding the American child. Oh. I have 5 sons, and I was reading in the newspaper this morning that they did win a football game. Ouch! And as a father, I thought, oh my gosh, we're rewarding those that violate the laws of the United States. Could you get me the actual surfing? Yes. Of the electronics of those in high schools. It seems that the sheriff's department doesn't enforce child pornography laws. Now, I know you decided to help yourself to some of the sheriff's department's money to get reelected, and you'd say I can't prove it, but I can look at the last 30 days of expenditures. Yes. See, we had an election just a week ago, and it seemed that some people had to be elected sheriff. Now, why don't you get me? Yes, the personal electronics of each and every individual in elementary, junior high, and high school. Just go through the school system, okay, and find out exactly what they've been looking. Oh, it's more important that my sons play a football game than you enforce their parent rights. Now, I have a telephone and I haven't received any phone calls. Yes. I found it somewhat disconcerting that they were playing a football game when they should have been with their father. But you don't feel any obligation to enforce the actual due process rights of parents. And when I look at what Oh, look at that. The actual GPS location of every child in the United States. Now, any of them under the age of 18 that have been looking at pornographic websites? Why don't we just go through Sheriff? And why don't we look at what's happening to the actual children of the United States? Because police and sheriff's departments, they don't enforce the laws. Now, I know contributing to the delinquency of minors. Pooch. Let's say, yes, I made some videos. Right. I sent 60,000 emails in the last month. I informed you that the petitioner didn't sign the protection order, but you thought she was incompetent and not required to appear in court for her own court hearing. And then you decided that, well, it's more important to get elected sheriff than enforce the fucking laws of the United States. Ouch! Now, when I look at the personal electronics of, hey, you haven't been going to any websites where you have to be over the age of 18, have you? Looks like somebody in the police and sheriff's departments have been contributing to the delinquency of minors because of their refusal to enforce the actual laws of the United States. Now, you would say, well, there's no harm in them playing football, and I would say when they have knowledge of the law not be there could be a lawsuit there if you see it. Now, let's say, okay, that after a pool, you thought that not enforcing the law did not contribute to the delinquency of those that are children. How many children do realize that when sheriffs and police departments refuse to enforce the civil rights of their parents, there is no law enforcement and it does contribute to the delinquency of minors? Because